might get cancelled for this episode. And I'm like, you secretly want my life. You want to be me.
Okay, not even
So it's just that I think brands need to start understanding that. My family and my relatives were totally against it. I want to explore more. I'm so tired of being scared of who's going to watch my content. We figured it out on the boat. We actually figured it out just there.
Wait. I know you've definitely seen her around from one of our recipes or probably doing something amazing. And she's here with us today at Content Over Coffee. Hi Yaku, hi Material Girl.
Hi, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I have been waiting to be on this episode for the longest time because when I first saw you guys' content over on Instagram, I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be something so intriguing and so exciting. And I feel like it's
amazing to hear.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm really proud of you guys. First of all, this is amazing. And it's a girl core, it's a girl squad. So 10 out of 10.
Introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Hi, my name is Yaku. I don't like to speak my full name because then everyone will be like, oh, but no. But I'm known as Material Girl online and offline if you'd like. And I do a lot of things. I like to cook, I like to dive, I like to study medicine apparently. I chose that. I chose the suffering myself. But pretty much I like to keep it fun and alive. So if you're coming to my account, just be prepared for a lot of fun.
I'm pretty sure once you go in there, you'll never want to come out. Trust me.
Sweet.
But why the name Material Girl?
So I don't even remember how the name came to me, but I used to have a lot of different usernames. But there was a time when that song Material Girl was trending on TikTok. Yeah. And when I went back to trace it, I was like, Madonna has a song called "And I'm in a Material World," and I'm a Material Girl. So I was like, I really like Madonna, and I was like, whatever she's speaking is true sense to me. So I was like, I took the name,
and the internet was speaking to you. Like that's like this trend is for me. And I think like it fits you because the amount of things you do, we see you give us so many perspectives of your adventure. So Yaku, we know that like you do medicine school.
Yeah.
You have a business, Tiramisu.
I do.
And you do content creation. How are you in one piece, girl?
Apparently, I feel like a lot of people see it as like I might have ADHD, but I'm not sure about it because I also have like first daughter syndrome, which is that I'm the firstborn, and ever since I was young, I was always pushed by my dad to be like, always keep doing something. Time is money, don't waste time. So I was like, I'll just grab. I can do as much as possible in the daytime. For me, my sleep is so important. I get 8 hours of sleep, trust me. But when I have the energy and I have the time to do things, I will make the most of it.
Honestly, aside from this chat, I'll need more lessons from you in that. What I'm struggling with is sleeping. I will have to like decide, am I sleeping or am I editing? What inspired you to do tiramisu?
So my inspiration came from my love for the dessert, of course. But 2 years ago, I got the chance to do a solo trip to Europe. So Italy was on the first in my list because I also have my godparents are Italian, so they sent me a letter to come and stay with them. So I was like, finally it's happening. Like out of all convincing, my dad agreed. So I was like, okay. So I was having tiramisu every single day in Rome, in Florence, in I don't remember the rest of the names, but pretty much all over Italy. And I was like, this is so good. And I was like, I want to bring back the flavors. But there's also a lot of Italian influence in Zanzibar because I'm from there. So it's sold everywhere there as well. So I was like, it's not as popular in Dar. So I was like, I just want to share my love for it. So I brought it.
Were you selling there in Zanzibar or just started here in Dar?
No, I started in Dar. It was Ramadan last year, and that was my first orders.
No way.
Yeah.
I thought you've been doing this business for like 5 years.
No, it's just been a year. I literally just celebrated the 1 year anniversary around Eid.
Yeah, and that's why I did the rasmisu.
Yes, ras miso, ras malai tiramisu.
that taste were bursting in my mouth.
Yeah,
It
you
was
do like it?
amazing. It was like, why aren't you doing more? I think you should bring them back.
It's the fact that there was a little backlash on that flavor, but I was just giving it a
Really?
try. Yeah.
Okay. We're not cooks, so we don't know that, but I loved it.
Thank you so much. And
So-
I realized it later that she was the one who bought it, and I was
Yes.
like, yeah, thank you.
What is the coolest recipe you've ever done with tiramisu?
Oh, the coolest one I think would be the ras malai was of obviously a very like out of the box thing, because
Definitely.
yeah, because I was like, I've always like I've written in my caption and I also mentioned in my voiceover
yeah.
that like we as Indians, as Desi people, we love ras malai, we love gulab jamun. Like this is all over our diabetes plate in our family. But the fact that my whole family is diabetic, and I keep telling them, guys, relax, calm down. But who wants to listen to that? But
You wanna have fun in life.
and like I was like ras malai was a completely out of the box flavor for me, but I think even the strawberry one I think it's on the top of the list. Inara loves it. Inara be eating loves it. She's ordering from me all the time, and she actually was like, Yaku, this is the best. And I was like, okay, if she says that, then it is the best. So I was like, the strawberry one completely was like a new dive into it, because I made it for a friend's birthday. I made a whole cake and it was a hit. So I was like, this is definitely gonna be a Valentine's flavor because it's pink and it's cutesy. Yeah.
Girl, your creativity goes out of the roof.
Thank you.
So
Thank
and
you
you
so
actually
much.
seeing that even in your own content. Like recently, you have won from Vital 1 million for making the most amazing video. How did your ideation process go about?
It's
And
the
like
fact.
the daunting, just going into that.
It's the fact that I don't even have an ideation process.
A natural.
No, it's not even about that. It's just like for that. The contest was, I will explain how the contest was. So it was like you could choose a product. So they have 4
Yeah.
products. So I decided to choose the serum because it showed like a change that it can make your skin better,
Yeah.
like hyperpigmentation wise. So I tried it and I broke out. So I was like, this doesn't suit my skin. I don't know if it'll work for me, and I don't want to promote something that didn't work for me. Like
Yeah.
that's not my principles at all. So if I do promote something or do PR for something, I like that product genuinely. So I reached out to them and they were really nice. They were like, sure, you can change the product. And I was like, let me go for the sunscreen, it's the safest. And then it just clicked with me. I was like, what if I make it into a whole dive thing? And I texted my friend Abdullahi in Zanzibar because he's also an underwater creator. So I was like, he's perfect to help me in this, because he, like, for me, I would just I know a lot of people put their scripts, their ideas into ChatGPT and
Yeah.
it generates the script for them. But I
That's the
don't.
norm
I
nowadays,
barely use it. I barely use it for my content unless I really have to get an idea in line. But I literally just randomly like put in some lines for him, and I was like, "This is what I want to do." And then we figured it out on the boat. We actually figured it out just there. So I was like, and then in the end, I think it's my editing that brought all of it together, not even the filming.
And the voiceover, the narration.
My mom said it sounds like an ad. My mom was like, "What are you listening to?" I was like, "This is what I'm listening to." She was like, "This sounds like an ad, like a skincare, high-end skincare ad." I was like, okay.
high end. Yeah.
But yeah,
And
you
also,
were saying.
we've seen you had traveled to South Africa. That itself was like, it was quality content. I just like, whenever I go to your page, I find myself just stopping there and binge watching those videos once again as if I'm seeing it for the first time. So how was that process to another adventure traveling?
So I've always been very adventurous. I think that's how
It shows.
that's how my diving also came about. I've been diving since I was 16. So and I've been swimming in the ocean since I was 3 years old. So for us in Zanzibar, it was like ocean everywhere. And my dad was like, "This is a basic life skill that you need to have." I was like, "Okay, put me in the ocean." So I my first idea for South Africa was to dive. I know this is gonna sound dangerous. People are gonna be in the comments and like, she's crazy. But I wanted to do shark cage diving. Yeah, I wanted to do great white shark cage diving, but apparently they're not there. They've not been sighted since 2023, and it's because of the ecosystem, the way it's been affected. So I was like really sad about it, but it was a great trip, and it was with my sister.
It seemed.
So I was really happy that I could do that trip on my dad's money.
Still being a household girl.
Absolutely.
And now that you've been working with so many people, like in terms of like these brands, how has that been?
I think it's been really good. The only problem that comes with me when it comes to working with brands is that they either don't understand that I now do it professionally, and there's a certain it's not that I need that money, like I'm begging for that money, but I deserve to be paid for the creative work and time that I put in. So even though I'm just making a video using my phone, I'm still putting in a lot of time, and I have to balance everything along with school, along with hospital rotations, along with content, editing and posting, because you have to be on the phone to post something as well.
Yeah.
So it's just that I think brands need to start understanding that and just be nice. I think being nice is really hard. It's hard to find here in TZ. People are not nice. I might get cancelled for this episode.
No, I think we have to keep it real.
Yeah,
that's why we're here. We are having this conversation. But yeah, like right now, you're big actually. You're working with brands and so. But I saw that your content, when you started, you're all about makeup and dress up. So at that time, what was going in your head? Like, I want to be online and do this.
It's crazy. I think this year it's gonna be my 10-year anniversary of being online, like posting on Instagram, posting on YouTube. I used to post on YouTube, not anymore. Thank you so much. But when I first started, I was just 15 years old, and everyone was against it. My dad wasn't approving it. My mom wasn't approving of it, and I just wanted to find happiness for myself. Like, I wanted to build my confidence, because I used to be really chubby when I was younger, and that always took a toll on me because of my PCOS. And if I'm just going to explain what PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's a hormonal imbalance that a lot of women face, especially South Asian descent, which is us Indians. So it's in the family, it's in the genetic loop, so we can't really escape it. So it took a toll on me mentally, physically. So I was like, I need to find something that makes me happy. So at that time, there was this app called Dub Smash and Vine, and TikTok used to be called, what was it used to be called? Musical.ly.
Yes.
I loved the app when it was like you were making those videos in like 3x speed. You're like tick 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 tick, and I was like, yeah, this is my shit. So I was like, I that's how I started. I was just making like funny videos. I was forcing my sister to make them with me. I used to bribe her. I was like, do this video with me, please. She was like, fine. So makeup was not like my main thing that I started. I started when I was really young. I was like 15. My family and my relatives were totally against it, because they were like, you aim to talk on a post this meeting. I was like, yani relatives were kwanza. My parents were so chill, but if someone pokes on them, like there's been a few incidents where people just text my dad. It's like, oh, your daughter posted this, so now I keep my parents in the loop, and I'm like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm posting. And now my dad's like, oh, kumbe you can make money to post these videos. I was like, yeah, you see. So so I started at a very young age, and at that time back in 2016, doing this was just like kawaida tu. Una post video, people think you're just wasting time. Una post to TikTok. Even now when I see people on the streets, they're like, you're that girl from TikTok, you make TikToks, yeah? I was like, wow, there's way more that I do than just making TikToks is not easy. Making TikToks is not for everyone. Anafungua tu app, I was like, oh, nimetengeza TikTok, but it's not the same.
Tengeneza video in front of the camera, like
with like 1,000 filters ambaye hata hajui kuzi off.
There's a difference nowadays between making a video and making content.
Absolutely.
It's like it's miles apart.
Absolutely. So I was like, I've come a long way, but initially it was not makeup that was my focus. It was the transitions, and now, like, if I post a transition, it's like we know what video is about. It's like if Yaku posts a transition, it's like it's Yaku, the transition queen. I'm sorry, I don't want to boast about it. I always wanted to bring that to my name, to be attached to my name, like me and transition. So makeup was like, I later realized that by collabing with makeup artists, I'm actually giving them more like coverage. They get to find more, they get more audience, and it just shows their skills. And I think makeup is also an art, and so far
it is an art.
Yes, I've worked with so many makeup artists, but my favorite one was Sabra. She's in Zanzibar. She does amazing makeup. That was my Eid makeup, the one with the Indian music and transition. So like she's a 10 out of 10, and I think so my content is not just about makeup. I like to do makeup. Makeup is a way of expression. So but now I do work with like, I like everything. Like it has to be adventurous. It has to be like cooking. I like cooking too. I post a lot of cooking content, and I'm not gonna lie. I take like a recipe. For example, if I'm making something like pasta for dinner or lunch, it takes me like 20-30 minutes to make everything. And naimaliza in less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes memaliza kula. I eat like someone is pointing a bullet to my head.
The dishes
like,
are waiting for
"Maliza
you
chakula."
after that.
Yeah. And the dishes, oh my god, the dishes, don't get me started. The way I like to cook and the dishes that are sitting for me, hey, it's like it's another things that I can do. Washing dishes, kuziosha, I don't know, sorry guys. This is Zanzibari Kiswahili. There's a lot of kuloa, nimeroa. I'm just like, okay, sorry sorry to offend you guys.
And girl, I love the blend of culture that you do. When you actually mash up those Bollywood songs with Swahili songs. How did that come by? That is also so unique. How do you do that here?
I think that's one thing that's missing in our culture, because our culture is so rich. Like I think that was also one of the things that I had to face bullying for, was that I am Indian, Muhindi. Like they like to put this stigma and this label on people. So I was like,
unfortunately, we love to do that.
We love to do that. That's why we're not gonna lie, Tanzanians, kill me if you want to, but this is why we're backwards. I am Tanzanian. Like I don't know why it's so hard for me to prove my nationality to people. Like even if I come, like this happens every time I'm at Zanzibar airport and tunatoka kwenye ndege and we're on the line with like everyone is walking. I was like, passport please, and we're like,
no way.
And they're like, karibu nyumbani dada. I was like, asante. When wapi? Stone Town. I was like, ndo umeshajua. Literally some of them even know my family. So I'm just like, why this ubaguzi? Like I don't get it. But
so I'll tell you something. You might either find that I'm lying, is that unreal, or like people around me are just not like, they can have no sense. I'd be walking the streets and like the first reaction almost every day, most of the locals mostly will soon be like, well, I'm China. I was like, how? First of all, I have like a full scarf, which is fine. Like you could even say that I'm mixed up with like Arabs or something. That would make more sense, because like most of the like people of my kind are from that. But people are chasing me, calling me, "Where macho am China?" Sometimes they even have to specify like, "Macho am China, where are you going?"
That's crazy.
But yeah, we have a lot of this backward mindset in here, and unfortunately, haitaondoka leo wala kesho.
I totally understand what you're saying, but I think it's also people, the way I don't want to go into it, but it's the way people are raised. So we really need to change that. But I think we're getting better. We're getting better with time that's going. It's 2025. Live and let others live. That's it. That's what I walk by.
So let's explore the limits of your creativity. So first of all, from what you've created so far, what excites you when it comes to not just creating but being this creative like the way you are?
I think it really excites me when I get a project that I'm just like, I can put my all in it. Like I've been making videos that stand out to me. That's the main focus. When I see that a video, when I'm editing and I see the final product, I'm like, yo, no way, this is gonna be on the internet, and I get so excited for it. And I know that people who are my close friends, like even creators that are close friends, they'll probably be like, oh my god, Yaku made something so out of the box, and that's my main focus. But then if someone else sees it and they're like, that's the thing, people just see it and they're like scroll. So I'm like, it's not for them. It's for people who will actually sit down and be like, okay, this is so good. Because there's so many other creators' videos I sit and I watch and I learn from them. Even if it's not a tutorial, even if it's just a style. Like I've started watching movies, films, and I look at it with an eye of an editor. And
give me five. And
I'm just I'm just like, oh, this angle. Did you see how they entered a room? Did you see how they took a car angle?
I couldn't watch a movie because whenever I watch a movie, I'm looking at the scenes. I'm not looking at the movie. But it's exciting.
It is. Like, I think for me, editing is more exciting than filming itself. Like, I could just be taking clips.
We relate.
Yeah, and then in the end, I'm like, okay, the editing is what gives it a whole structure.
That's storytelling. It's like now when it comes to cooking, that's the part where like you have your ingredients, all those clips, then you come there like put everything together, the spices, the aroma or whatever. But however though, it's hectic.
It is.
Editing kind of drives me crazy sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
But I push through because I know whatever that's gonna come out of this, it's gonna blow my own mind first.
No, honestly, I watch your content and I think you're doing amazing, and it's really improving. Like, you can see a creator who's willing to improve and make something different with each video that they post, and that's what I work by as well. My principle is that every video should be different from the next.
Even if it's just one thing, even if it's just the way the text moves in my next video.
Exactly, like the way it enters, the way it exits, and just your style. For me, like when I first started, like you said, it was like, oh, you just do makeup and transitions and that's it. But then I realized it was this year that I opened my Instagram account to everything, to all content, because I started getting like these brand content, and I was like, I want to explore more. I'm so tired of being scared of who's gonna watch my content. And there are a lot of people who question me that I don't wear this, I wear like that, I'm posting this. But but I'm like, you know what, I don't care. It's fine. I'm getting what the target is to get people to work with that will understand my creative mind.
But it does take a lot of courage to get through that scared phase. What helped you through that?
Nothing, to be honest. Just believing in myself and being brave. Honestly, it's the fact that when I think about it, it's literally just a person behind a screen who is scared to post about themselves. So I don't think they have power over me to tell me. If they say that, oh, they talk about me, they're like, oh, Yaku, post this, where's this? And I'm like, you secretly want my life. You want to be me. So like, honestly, it's fine. You can be like, there's people who are actually like, they like your content, and there's people who are like, oh, I saw you did this, I saw you did that. And I'm like, you saw, or you just wanted to know more about it? So it's like, I see you keeping track, but you still don't want to like my content and share it.
And the thing about TikTok, it shows you who viewed your content, like not even who viewed your page and stayed there for some time, and then like they'll be telling you, I just saw your content.
It's just,
I know you'd want more. So where do you see this journey of content creation going? Do you think there's an end for you?
I wish there's no end to this, because this is like a part of me that it's a creative side of mine, because I've always had the brains to study, and I've always liked what I've done. Like, there's no one that's going to come up and be like, who forced you to study medicine? I took that path myself because there was a time I had diverted kidogo and I wanted to do marine biology, but then I didn't see a future of marine in Tanzania. So, and I didn't want to go far away from home. So I love my country and I love to do things here. So like that was the little diversion. So that was still the brain part. But when it comes to creativity, I like to explore it. And I think my creativity is not just making content. My creativity comes in my business. It comes in my cooking. It comes in so many things. The fact that I've even helped like some projects from my uni to help them make content, because they always look for me. They're like, Yaku, will you help us? And that's okay, because that's my classmates, that's my people, and I've grown with this university all these years. So it's a really intimate part for me. Content is not just like, oh, I'm doing it for money, or like it's just for fun. It is fun, and it also like a way to express my creativity. So I don't see myself stopping even after I become a doctor. You know how people look at like
we want to see more.
there's like people who comment on doctors' posts like a patient waiting, meanwhile my doctor is making TikToks. I'm like, I might just be like, after I heal you, it's like, let's make a TikTok.
Can you do a discount for a patient who will be ready to make content with you?
No, no discount.
I'm
I'm already getting people be like, Yaku, I'll just casually like sneak in my symptoms to you on chat and you can just help me with it. I'm like, no. It's like, oh, then it's fine. I'll just use ChatGPT. I was like, okay, go to ChatGPT. Go. Anyways, AI is gonna take over our jobs in the future.
Let's challenge your creativity.
Okay.
A short, simple reel for you. Just ideation. You have three things. The general idea is day in the life.
Okay.
Music is Bongo flavor and Bollywood mashup. And the highlight of the reel is matcha.
Okay.
How would you do it?
Okay. Timer?
So set a timer?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Okay, so I'd focus it more as a morning vlog. Which is also a day in life, and I love mornings. For me, mornings are my favorite. So I'd wake up, and if it's matcha, it'll be I want everything to be like green vibes. So I would go for like my green. I liked using the herbal toothpaste, so it's already green. My toothbrush is green. Even my hand wash is green. So I'd use everything. I'd show how I do my morning routine, which is my skincare. My skincare barely has anything. Yes, I use the Cetaphil moisturizer. So it's also green, and I also take these like shots, like health shots by Vital. So I would do it's already over. Damn. I wasn't even halfway there. I need a lot of time to go about. So because that's the thing, like I don't use chat. I have to sit down and make and think about all the things that I want to shot.
Yeah, that creativity process, it takes time. It literally takes a lot of effort, a lot of brain work to think of how the whole idea will be, the flow, and a lot of physical work, literally sitting down to edit that thing.
Absolutely. Like for example, like this is like just by the video you told me to make about. I'd made a video of slow weekends mornings with local Tanzanian products. So I used White Dent in that. I used the Vital shots. I used Vital, the skincare, and I also used the Crust Meets Love breads. So that was all. I picked on that. I was like, oh, I want to do like a morning routine where I'll use local products. So I just I just recorded whatever that was in my head. I was just I have a tripod that doesn't even look like this. My tripod is so simple. It even twists and bends a little bit if it's angled badly. So I've had it for years and I've not invested in a new one. Wow. So I just point it, I angle it, I just take clips, and then I sit down and edit it. So I don't even know what I'm recording. Like the flow is maybe it's just my brain. It's just how my brain works. But I have
the whole video in your brain already.
I have that time and space for me because that's just how it flows for me. So I don't sit down and be like, I want to take this clip. It just comes. So that was really challenging for you to give me an idea. And I was like, oh my god,
30 seconds is not enough. Probably takes, I don't know, 3 hours minimum to literally come out with the whole content. And yeah, Yaku, this was actually a very insightful conversation into your adventures. We've just been seeing them through a screen. Today we've been hearing them firsthand. So what do you want to say about this conversation today?
I think it was really great. I've been trapped in my house for a week. I've been studying, so I really needed human connection and like just being
Glad
able
we
to
could
like
do
talk. So something outside medicine. So it was really nice to do this episode, and I'm glad that you approached me. And you guys, again, I'll say you guys are doing amazing.
And we've been planning this for so long. We're glad that we can actually put it out there. And once again, thank you very much for bringing us here today.
Thank you so much.
And that was Content Over Coffee with your girl, Material Girl, and me, Warda. And until next time, thank you for being with us too. Bye.